My name is Rasta Sajifu, and right now we just had a vibe about November 2nd, coronation of His Imperial Majesty, a 9th annual salute to reggae by CPR, Coalition to Preserve Reggae. CPR is a different organization. CPR is about preserving, the landmark, preserving the legacy, preserving what was there, and also building on that, A couple of years ago I had the opportunity to visit Bob Marley resting place, and while I was there, this is what I said to Bob. I said, Bob, you leave us a great legacy, but run the way, in the way that it could be run. And after I leave off of there, a poem come to me. So the spirit of Bob is here, the spirit of all the great. So what I see CPR is doing, Coalition to Preserve Reggae. Not only that, CPR, breathing life back into the industry. So that's what it's all about. And when you go Europe and places like that, and you don't realize that then people are true reggae. Then people are true reggae. Line up great. Etana, Freddie McGregor. I had the opportunity of working with Freddie in Philadelphia a couple of years ago. And I felt like a superstar because he had another show, and Freddie McGregor opened the show before I went up, So when I went up behind him, the house, the energy that he left, for me to work with, So I'm hyped with this, I'm hyped. One of the things in the poetry world, I'm saying poets, get no honor until after them dead. It is important to honor them while they are here breathing. Like in Jamaica, Bob never did get the honor until after. When them see the outpouring of the world, that Bob, them even text stack and know that, wait a minute, we have a treasure within our midst all this time. I am going to be doing a piece, some poetry to salute, paying salute to His Imperial Majesty, because that will be the date of his coronation. Yes, I'm sitting here looking at the world from a different angle that goes around in cycle. I can see babies sentenced at birth to die while our elders sift through religion trying to find heaven in the sky. I can see diplomats and bureaucrats sitting at the World Bank gambling table, gambling away the fate of so-called third world countries, setting up boundaries, imposing penalties, using human as bargain chips while the UN preach peace and a plan war tactics, and politicians who still uphold the African with them politics promising gold, then delivering. And the sad part is that every time they fall for the same racket, yet them call me Osajifu a lunatic, because I tell them to look at the world from a different angle as it goes around in cycle.